Pet hardware. So tons of styles and options, but I want to go over a couple of things with you. Depending on the pet that you're making a product for, say cats or smaller animals, it's when you get up to the medium to large dogs, you really have to be mindful of what you're using. Now across the board, solid brass, which you're seeing here, that's the preferred metal for the pet industry. Reason being is that brass will bend before it breaks. It's much stronger. The tensile strength, meaning the pull strength, is a lot better with brass. It's going to last longer. Oftentimes when you see broken pet hardware in the market, it tends to be zinc. It's just a cheaper metal, breaks and it snaps a lot easier. So aside from the metal, you want to look at the style. We've got our lever snaps, we've got our trigger, and our bolt snaps. So what you need to think about is the type of dog. Again, if you're working with a medium to large dog, you need to be careful of lever snaps. The reason being, this long arm can't hold as much torque weight. And so when a dog pulls, say it sees a squirrel and it pulls really hard, it may bend this arm open, the prong shoots out, the spring shoots out, and you may have a loose dog. This 240 style is okay. It's really these thinner bars that you need to be careful of. I really don't recommend this style for pet hardware. Again, just a bit of torque on a medium dog, it's going to get off. Trigger snaps, this is a great option. You see this used all the time. There's one thing you need to think about though in terms of hold strength is when it's attached to the collar, the one thing that can occasionally happen, very rare, but it can, is when a dog twists the collar and the strap in a particular way, it can come off. So that's one thing. Like I said, it's rare. I still recommend this piece all the time. It's a good piece for pet hardware. It's easier to lash, especially in the winter. Easy open and close. Bolt snaps. This is my preferred option for pet hardware. This piece, it's got a very rigid arm. It's tight. The tensile strength for the bolt snap is the best among all versions. So when pulling, it's going to be the last one to break out of all of these. And we've got it in 3 different sizes here. So, bigger, larger dogs, we tend to go up for the bigger size. Buckles, we've got a ton of buckle options, but what I want to show you here is we've got a heel bar buckle and we've got a center bar buckle. The benefit of going with a center bar is because when you put the strap through, the back loop also acts as a keeper. You really don't need a D-ring here. The D-ring is really used here for attaching a swivel snap. So the center bar works out nicely. And those are our best options for pet hardware. What do you think, Blue?